If you want to come into this as a victim, you're going to see everything and you're a victim to it. The way I teach, you're victimizing the unlearned. You're victimizing the neophyte. They don't know how to fucking trade. They put their stop loss in the wrong place. We're running on them. We're not running in a pack like a wild animals, okay? Trying to find whatever moves next. That's reacting to price. Fuck that. We are a cheetah. We know we can run any fucking thing down. We can run anything down. Put whatever fuck you want to put in front of us, whatever method out there, we will run circles around that shit. Nothing can fucking beat what I'm telling you. Nothing can beat this. Nothing. If it could, it would have came. It's never come. You are a cheetah stalking in the high grass. And there's a herd out there. They think they're safe because they're close. They're all doing the same thing, eating the grass. They're hanging around, same people, doing the same shit. Harmonic, retail, Elliott wave shit. You're the cheetah. You're sitting out there in the long grass. You're just waiting. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And you see that one gazelle just takes a step too far out and puts his stop loss right there. Easy for the taking. The herd is going to move away, but that one animal that doesn't know what it's doing, it doesn't shift when it should. And now there's a fair value gap. In 72 miles an hour, in seconds, your ass is there pouncing on it. That's what I'm envisioning in price. Do I know that person that's losing money? No. Do I know the person that has all their hopes and expectations of making money on that trade? Do I know them? Am I going to see them? No. Am I worried about them? No. Do I feel bad that they lost money? No. I have to eat. You have to eat. Everybody signs the same risk disclosures when you come into this market. Everybody understands that you can lose and lose more than you have. I have no qualms about it, period. It's the way it is. It's a jungle out here. You either are prey or you're a predator. I don't walk around or teach my students to be a lamb. This is the way it is, folks. You have to have teeth and you have to have claws. And you need to know when to use them and how to use them. You want to come in here and play the nice guy role and everybody, is going to love you and you never say anything wrong or never off color or whatever. Bottom line is, that's not what this is. This is fucking war. We're talking about money, real money, lots of it, and major entities out there that do not want you to be doing this successfully. They're going to roll on that. And I'm teaching you how to beat the fuck out of that, okay? Consistently.
Alrighty, boys and girls. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy, what day is it today? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday, boys. Happy hump day. Hope everybody's doing well. Say what's up in the chat. Hit the like button for your boy, if you would be ever so kind. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Hindsight King, Alulo, Prolific, PM Depth. Bjorn, good morning. No gamble, no futcha. Adam, what's up, man? J Can, Manny Trades, Choya. Good morning, guys. Chat must be a little shy today or still waking up. One of the two. But good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy hump day, chat. Happy hump day. Let me turn the background music down a little bit. And, all right. First things first, boys and girls. Hey, economic calendar today. FOMC meeting minutes later this afternoon. That is it. That is the only item on the calendar today at 2 o'clock. And then in addition to that is the NVIDIA earnings. So for those of you guys that maybe weren't on stream earlier this week. NVIDIA earnings later today at 4 o'clock. So this is probably going to be our biggest catalyst for any sort of volatility this week. And what that could mean for this morning is, well, it could mean we could get some tighter ranges, some choppier price action, or just have to be a little bit more nimble going for low-hanging fruit targets. But plan for today is going to be try to find something high probability here in the AM session. Obviously, once we get into the PM session, the closer we get to the earnings, then the less interested that I am to really do anything. So probably going to be avoiding the PM session today because of that. So we'll see what we can find. Looking here at the hourly chart, the 4-hour chart, this is pretty rangy already, you could say. 4-hour yesterday, we obviously saw price take out that previous weekly low, and then we see price reverse to the upside yesterday in the afternoon. Let me know if anybody caught the longs yesterday in the afternoon. We went long one time on stream after previous weekly low. Unfortunately, got trailed out break even, but I did outline the criteria for what I would want to see for long continuations going into like the lunch macro and PM session, which we did end up getting. And I did catch a nice move up through this high here. I did not hold all the way to London, but we did get there. So that was nice. And hopefully some of you guys caught that as well. Let me go full screen here on old Nazi. All right, here's opening bell. Oh, man. That opening bell sneaks up on me. So, all right. Going into today, we have a 4-hour open gap down here. Or at least we might leave one, I should say. Not a 4-hour. 1 hour is what I meant to say. 1 hour gaps left open in price here. Just below this up close candle here. So we'll see if price maybe wants to drive down into that. Or maybe we see price just kind of run quickly up here to yesterday's Asia high. I guess whichever happens first, we could probably maybe look to target the opposite, unless this hourly candle just becomes extremely strong and then we see like a strong closure above this high. Then at that point, I don't see much reason to want to force the short. But we'll see what happens when we get to the close of this hour and 4-hour. But yeah, that is all we really have to go off of here, if I'm being honest. 90-minute gap that we actually traded into just right before the open here. Yeah, that's really it. Really it. But either way, we're kind of accumulating here going into the open. So see if we can get some manipulation and then play off that. Boys and girls, that's my plan. That's yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it, boys. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. What's up, Mamba? Lone Wolf, Felix, Lev Trades. Good morning. W on the long yesterday? Yeah, dude. Oh my God, the long yesterday, guys. So of course, when we first initially tried the long, we ended up getting trailed out by this down close candle here. So this down close candle ended up trailing us out at break even. But then we ultimately flipped this 15-minute back bullish. And I told you guys that once this 15-minute inverses, I mean, you could have been bullish as soon as like this 15-minute flipped bullish and just had your stop below here. But if you wanted to be really safe, this 15-minute inversion, we got it here. And then at that point, it was pretty much just like institutional order flow because price was actually moving. But yeah, a headline came out yesterday in the afternoon, or not in the afternoon, I guess late morning going into lunch, that I think kind of was the fuel behind that. It was a headline behind U.S. and China working together about, I don't know, some sort of AI headline. So, yeah, that was that, man. That was that. But now we back to the highs of this range from this week so far. Current high of week is this Monday high, right from pre-market. So who knows? Maybe we're gonna go all the way back up, boys. Previous weekly low maybe was it, and we're gonna just see this rally continue. What's up, Royland? Good morning, guys. Oh yeah, what's the poll got going on here today? 61% of the chat is bullish. Oh wow. Really lopsided for bullish. 24% bearish. Here's what I'll say as well. I don't know how much I'm gonna want to push the envelope today. On like all my accounts. I think if we do get to a point where it seems like we're just getting nonstop chop, I may just like trade my Grand Cup account and just full port that shit. Just I'll let you guys know if that's what I end up doing, but just in advance. That might end up being the move here if like we do get like really poor action. Plus, I got to catch way up, bro. I think let me check the leaderboard. Yesterday when we looked, the 1,000th place was like 7,500 in profit. So it's like, bruh. Just to qualify, you got to get to 7,500 in profit according to the leaderboard yesterday. So it's like, holy shit. Let me check. What's it at today? It says my current rank is like 6,000. I've only taken two trades on it actually, technically, which was the break even yesterday and then the long after. But I was just copy trading everything. Let's see. Rank 1,000. Fernando Falcon. 9,200 in profit. Holy shit. Monkeef, why do you got to come in here and be gay right off the rip? He doesn't even say good morning. His very first message in here is, I can't wait to see those tears after you lose, bitch. You know, Monkeef, here's the deal. The first time Monkeef ever came into my channel, he was a troll. After some time, I felt like we kind of turned over a new leaf. Now he's back saying stuff like that. Do I just ban him from the channel, boys and girls? So I never have to see his stupid name on here ever again? Do I just ban him? Let me know, chat. I'll leave it up to the chat. I'll let chat decide Monkeef's faith. I don't know if he's upset because he couldn't get any clean drinking water today down at the river or what, but at least his internet's working. Let me know, boys. Let me know, chat. Let me know. Let me know. Better full port silver? Honestly, better full port something, Kevin. That's what I'm saying. What do I think about the 2 p.m. red folder? I don't really think much of it. I'm not going to be trading in the PM session, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, wow. My chat literally just lagged, and then like 10 messages just popped in all at once. That was weird. Ban him, gone, do it. Yes, please. How can someone be so miserable? Ban him. VIP room. VIP room. Should I give him one more? Should I just send him in the VIP room for the day and just give him one more chance? Well, the thing is, if I ban him from the channel, he actually can still watch, I think. I won't see any of his comments. None of his comments will show up on anything. But he probably has like 8 burner accounts. That's usually how these guys operate. It's usually how they operate. Yeah, we'll give him VIP room for 24 hours, and then we'll give him one more chance. 3 strikes and you're out, though. Although I've probably given him... I don't even know why I'm being so nice to him. I've given him probably like 18 chances. Monkeef, I want you to think about your actions. Now you sit there in detention and you contemplate what you've done. But after this, you're out. You're out. 3 strikes and you're out. But yeah, boys, the 1,000th rank on the Grand... Is anybody here in the Grand Cup? Is anybody doing it? Is anybody doing the Grand Cup? Let me know. But yeah, just to qualify for the next round, you're going to need 9,200 plus in profit on your Grand Cup account. So yeah, man, you're basically going to have to full port, and either if we're like a choppy market, you're definitely going to have to perfectly time tops and bottoms, and if we're in an expansion market, you're just going to be catching a huge move. Can I show you my continuation entry looks like? Sure. I'll just use yesterday's price as an example while we wait. This is pulling back now into this hourly, so let's see if we can get there. Sure. So yesterday, where was yesterday's price? Here we go. I forgot I was on the 1 hour. Let's go to the 5 minute. Yeah. So here, after we get this expansion up, right? So here's what I kind of ended up doing with this. We won't go full replay mode. Now, as this was kind of starting to print, it was like, damn, we are really not getting any pullbacks, even like some 5 minute gaps. Initially, I wanted to get an entry when we left this 5 minute gap, but you can see the price kind of just kept running up here. So I just was kind of scanning between like the 2 and 3 minute charts and trying to find reasons to, institutional order flow entry drill, because I wasn't sure what fair value gap we would retrace to before continuation necessarily. And you guys know that I don't really like to chase fair value gaps in terms of like institutional order flow entry drill. I don't like doing that just because it feels like I'm chasing in usually like a premium for longs or like discounts for shorts. So I don't care to do it too much. I would rather like let the gap show me it's going to hold and then give me a order block out of that gap, which is exactly what we ended up getting here. Right. So on the 2 minute, 1 minute, this was basically the same. But even if I go down to like the 1 minute, right, we trade down, we actually take out a low on the 1 minute and then fill a 2 minute gap here. A little nuance, if I'm remembering correctly, there was a little SMT here as well with ES at this gap. I think if I'm remembering correctly, that's how it went. But basically all I did is I was just waiting. I didn't know if we were going to retrace down into here or not. So that's why I was waiting for continuation out of a gap. And then once this candle came up and just engulfed all of this and closed, I just market executed an entry right here with my stop at this low. And then ran it up, took a partial above this high, and then held. And then I actually, right as this candle retraced, so we didn't quite get to this high, it started retracing. ES had already taken out the high, so I just closed it right here. But yeah, that's the continuation. That's how I like to play them. Just because I'm not like an institutional order flow entry drill kind of guy in terms of like just trading gaps. I just don't really trust them, to be honest. So yeah, I like fair value gap tag, order block curated out of it, and then and then continuation. But you got to have a clear draw as well. And I was just using the relative equal highs from yesterday morning as the draw. So. How can I remember all the random names in the chat? It's not like a lot. Here's the thing. Like most of the chat, excuse me, most of the chat is good. Most of the chat is good. But like when you get like a troll and then when they say just something like, like his comment was like, I can't wait to see you lose in the cry tears, you bitch, or something like that. Like the trolls, like the real nasty people, like it's not hard to remember just because they say the most retarded shit, if I'm being honest. And it's only like a handful of them, so. Am I married? Yes. Married to the game. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? All right, so hang on. It says, so I didn't see many of you guys say that you're even in the Grand Cup. Andrew says, oh, I'm sorry, I already answered that one. Blackout Andy says he won the Grand Cup on his PS5. You know, I won the Grand Cup too on Nintendo Wii Mario Kart. So technically, I don't know if that counts. Nika saw the leader and was like, fuck that. Literally. Yeah, I actually don't know how some of these guys, like, I really don't know. Some people in the chat are saying they're full porting silver. I've never traded silver, so I guess maybe I'm naive to, like, how... I guess that's probably the only thing that makes sense, though, because if you're just trading one mini on NASDAQ, I just really don't think I just don't really think that equates to the numbers that we're seeing, to be honest. So yeah, it's probably, I guess silver's probably it, because what is the tick value on silver? Like, if, let's say we were to short this right here, like this 5 minute, just like not really a great trade here, but like let's just assume that this just sold off. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. So like this would be a 40, hang on, 43 ticks. Oh wow, that's 1,000 risk. So what's our tick value here? $25 per tick. Holy shit. $25. Yeah, it's gotta, I mean, yeah, it's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. Brett, maybe I should just open up I should turn my, should we, yeah, if I go to just full port the Grand Cup today, I think I might just go on to silver and just full port that shit. And honestly, yeah, and if it blows up, it blows up. I won't even bother messing with the resets because it's like I'm probably not gonna catch these guys unless we get a little lucky. But hey, NQ kind of pumping up here off of this 15 minute. 15 minute little gap tap there. Did not get to the hourly. Filled the 90 minute. Little 30 minute OB. I guess if, well, I was going to say you could have been 15 minute, 1 minute change in this day here, but this is kind of aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. What's up, crypto server, man? Kevin, good morning. Sam says longs, maybe. I don't hate it. 15 minute did just close as well. Here's what the 5 minute looks like right now. Pretty gnarly. But yeah, this might turn into a full port the Grand Cup kind of day, boys. I don't know. We'll see. It might. Asia high from yesterday is 190 here. Banger trade on ES, you're saying? What? Banger trade on ES? On the 1 minute? What do we hit here on ES? Did we hit the hourly? Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, we did. Doesn't help, I'm looking at the 4 hour up here. Damn. Yeah, we did hit that on ES, didn't we? Fuck. Yeah, like right here would have been a decent entry. Only like 10, 11 minutes into the open though. But damn. There's Asia high on NQ from yesterday. See what kind of reaction this gives. Does it want to displace through these highs? Does it want to reverse? Oh, Z trades. You don't got to tell me, man. I know the ES. I know how the behavior's been between ES and NQ for sure. We caught a nice banger on ES. Was that last week? We caught that. We caught a huge trade on ES. To be honest, I forgot how many points that was. We ended up holding it for like 2 hours, but yeah. ES might have to be New Bay. Especially when NQ is acting yay. How come I'm no long? I guess I was just looking at this 5 minute. I wanted to see if this hourly gap will get tagged. I didn't realize we hit it on ES. And then obviously this 5 minute was looking like barcode. But I don't think I would. I don't know if I would have went long anyway. Not sure if it would have changed much. Nika says, you know what is something like in the air? I never get... So you got... Nika, do you got the same thing that I got going on right now? It's kind of like worse in the mornings for me. Obviously, I'm not like yapping a whole lot until I start my stream in the mornings because I'm not like talking to myself. So, yeah. You guys just have to listen to me sniffle and clear my throat a few times. And by a few times, I mean a few dozen. But what doesn't kill us makes us stronger and more equipped to trade the NASDAQ. I mean, look at this 5-minute chart right now. There's some bullshit. Crypto server, you just turtle soup the Asia high, did you? You turtle souping son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm just waiting, guys. I'm just waiting. I don't really see anything I like yet. What time is it? 9:50? Ooh. Macro is upon us, boys. Immediate rebalance on the 15-minute off that. Yeah, like no gaps even left here on the lower time frames. Just like all kind of efficient. 1 minute little gap here, but that's it. Back at the hourly open. Looks like we're going for the low now. Seek and destroy. Amazing. There's 9:30 open right there. And this gap. This is really the last line of defense if this is going to continue with bullish price action, in my opinion. But yeah, as far as like if we do see price want to move higher today, where is the draw? We don't really have anything to go off of here. A little 4-hour high there, but not a swing high. It's just kind of up below 50% of this wick. Otherwise, yeah, you're looking at like 419, which we're quite a ways away from that. We'll see here, though. Moment of truth. Either bullish continuation here or seek and destroy. Why am I bullish? I'm not anything. I can't really say that I'm anything. I'm pretty neutral today. Chat, on the other hand, chat is mega bullish, though. Chat is mega bullish. Max profit crypto server. Haven't had this kind of up and down morning in a long time. Really? I feel like we have. I mean, it eventually usually picks a direction, though. Lately. It's just hard to say with NVIDIA earnings later today, like what we're going to get. Wild card, boys. Wild card. In the macro here. Does a fella just long a 30-second BPR here? Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right, but it might work. We are in the macro, which is why I kind of like it. And we bounce nicely here from 618. But this range is a little bit scary. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. I resisted the urge. I resisted the urge to chase that. W resist. Oh, good. W self-discipline. Thank gosh. Thank goodness. Almost got tempted there by the devil. The devil almost got me, boys. Not today, Satan. Not today. Little SMT here. We kind of got SMT all over the place, though, so I don't put too much stock into that. Did it try to bring me down to Georgia? Why is Georgia that bad? I've always heard good things about Georgia. I've only been there one time, I think. Maybe twice. I was in Atlanta, though, so. You know, some people might have some opinions. I thought it was nice while I was there, though. No problems, no problems. Nobody made me a campfire story. Nobody evaporated me. Tyler is outwitting the devil. Good book. Good book. Everything is the devil to you, mama. Well, I like school. And I like football. And I like Vicky, and she likes me back. And she showed me her boobies, and I like them too. Classic. Man. Sitting in 150-point range, sideways action. Amen. Georgia Country Girls, holy. Tell me more. No opinion on the plays personally. It's just a song. Oh, well, what'd you say? What's the song name? Bring Me Down to Georgia? That's a song name? I thought there was only songs about country roads take me home, West Virginia, to the place where I belong. Just passing these accounts, LMAO, but we're not trade funded in this mess. Yes, this is quite messy. Quite messy. I almost let the excitement get the best of me. That tends to happen when you go down to the second interval charts. And I'm glad I stopped myself. Remember who you are, NASDAQ trader. We make decisions on the fly here. Bury Me in Georgia by Kane Brown. God, I had to have heard that song. But it's not ringing any bells at the moment. Everybody knows Kane Brown. Got a t-shirt that says devil is I'm coming for you, and I that is gay actually, yeah. That's true. Devil went down to Georgia, was looking for soul to steal. That sounds like Johnny Cash, but I'm probably just making that up. Forcing myself not to go below a 5-minute chart because I'm far too ridiculous. Yeah, that's not bad though. The 1-minute chart can be the devil, for sure. Bobby Boucher's mother would agree. I know what's wrong with her. She got a broken heart. Bobby, your mother's gonna be fine. Well, mama don't know. Won't hurt her. You know, when I was your age, my mother told me not to get a tattoo of Roy Orbison. But what mama don't know won't hurt her. I trust you'll make the right decision. What do you think of NVIDIA earning pumpy or dumpy after market close? Excuse me. I mean, I'd imagine earnings are going to come out positive, as they always do with NVIDIA. But, yeah, I guess we'll see. I kind of want to see what we do leading up to it, you know. I want to say the previous NVIDIA earnings, what actually ended up happening is we ended up rallying the day of. The actual release comes out. We actually have a sharp sell-off, and then the next day we just keep continuing to new highs. Right now we're obviously just in this range. Like this whole week, really. This is really just a tight range, right? Especially, you know, basically the last however many hours this is from 10 a.m. on Monday. So the last 48 hours. So, no bold predictions, but I do. I mean, either way, I think it will surge prices higher, whether that's right away at the release or tomorrow. We'll see. I mean, ES is holding much better here in this area. Like, if you guys are holding ES longs still, like, kind of nice. You're just holding this, right? NQ had a much deeper. I say that now and then watch it just melt right through it. But yeah, look at that previous hourly candle. That is god awful, bro. It might be a full port the Grand Cup kind of day. I might have to take my talents over to silver and full port and just hope for the best. What do you guys think? Would you be game to watch that or no? You guys down to clown? We have a little 4-hour gap below here as well, I believe, on the previous close. Would you guys be down to clown? Grand Cup silver full port? Sounds like a fun time. To be honest, I kind of want to do it. My bias? I don't really have a bias today. This is pretty choppy. I don't really have a bias today. I was kind of waiting for the market to speak to me, but the only thing it's kind of saying right now is clench your cheeks so you don't get violated. You know what I'm saying? NVIDIA earnings day typically like this. I mean, nothing's 100%, but yeah, when you got big earnings like NVIDIA, Google, Meta, Amazon, it's, you know, that's why it's so important to just know when those are, just because if you're unaware of them and then you're just trading an action that is like really poor and you're just like getting really frustrated because you can't figure out why the fuck price is so back and forth. It just, you know, it sucks when you're like confused. So you're just less confused when you see price action like this and you know likely why. But yeah, not every time. I mean, sometimes you still get good movement. Like I think last NVIDIA earnings we did, if I'm remembering correctly. So but, you know, some people thrive in this. Some people love this range style trading. I'm not much of a seek and destroy guy myself. But Some people, man, I'm sure some people are riding short. Some people caught the long, you know. Some people are probably like, what are you talking about? This is the best. And that is the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, it kind of just sucks that they save that till 4 o'clock. Like, give us that earnings report in the morning. What the fuck? Why save it till 4? Does anybody know why that is? Give it to us at like 7:30. You know? Hell, I don't care. Give it to us at 10 o'clock for all I care. But why do you gotta wait? Why do you gotta take away a whole day from us? You know? Selfish. All we know is that the, at least Congress decided that there's nothing that they need to do about insider stock trading because, hey, members of Congress, they got to be able to put food on the table for their families. You know what I'm saying? Their salaries have been frozen at $190K for the last, 20 years. So therefore, that means that in order for them to put food on the table for their family because of inflation, we got to let them insider stock trade. We got to let them insider stock trade. That's at least what our Speaker of the House had to say about it. So, at least as long as they're happy, that's really kind of all that matters, Just keep our political officials just giddy and fat and rich. But at least APEC was able to buy a congressional seat yesterday in Kentucky. APAC is undefeated. Oh, absolutely undefeated. Trump threatening Iran. Well, the thing is, I saw this headline 2 hours and 30 minutes ago from CNBC that says Iran threatens to extend the conflict beyond the region if the United States and Israel resume attacks. So, get ready for the draft? Question mark. I'm Windows now. I have a PC. I still have I have a MacBook Pro for my laptop. I do still have my Mac Mini. I don't use it. It just sits here. But yeah, always been a big Apple guy. Switched to PC because everyone was telling me that if you're a trader and you're not on PC, you're just missing out. And yeah, I gotta tell you, I may have been better off going with a Mac, like a beefed up Mac Studio instead. My one complaint about Mac and Apple though is just like, they kind of have a stronghold on, you can't upgrade anything like individually. And obviously their products kind of get outdated relatively quickly. Like within 3 years, they almost like force you to upgrade in a way. So I don't obviously care for that. So there's pros and cons. I do still like Apple more than Windows, but yeah, right now I'm on PC and Windows. It's fine. There's nothing really like that wrong with it. But Apple's to me is still a little bit more user friendly, still a little more seamless, especially for just like everyday like workflow shit. At least for what I want to use it for. If you're really into gaming, then PC is definitely the move. Gaming is just something that I do recreationally when my married friends say, hey, my wife said I could get some dubs tonight for the first time in the last 2 months. Would you like to get some dubs tonight? And I'll say, you know what? I would like to get some dubs tonight. And then I proceed to get sweated on by 14-year-old children. But it's always a fun time. It's always a fun time. Is lean law? That's what they say. That's what they say. Yeah, I don't really play a whole lot for games. Just basically Fortnite, to be honest, at this point. Get on, slap a couple kids around, or get slapped around. Usually get slapped around. Drop a couple profane words, and end my night. We can't even beat Iran. I don't even think we're fighting Iran. I think we're just being lied to by Israel. Make a video of my setup. I gotta upgrade my setup. I want to upgrade my monitor situation. My monitor situation's fine. I have two normal, like 27 or 28 inch monitors, whatever these are. One's a 4K, one's like a high frames per second, stacked top and bottom, and then I have an ultra wide that I have stacked vertically, and that's what I use for like OBS chat, trade syncer, etc. So there's nothing wrong with it, but yeah, may upgrade the monitor situation here soon. Just gotta figure out what I want. But yeah, otherwise just PC, 3 monitors, few accessories. You guys know the drill. All right, guys. What time is it? 10:10. All right, I'm making the call here, boys. I'm making the call here. There's really nothing for us to do here. If anything, like, let's go take out this 4-hour low before anything, because we have a 4-hour gap below on NQ. We have a 4-hour gap below this previous low. It's also on the hourly gap resting below that as well. And we're just in this range. Like, look at this hourly. This is dog shit. So here's what I'm going to say for right now. At least until this low gets ran out. I mean, or we like displace the new, I don't know. Until we do something, there's nothing here for me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to set an alert on this, and I'm going to turn my copy trader off. I'm already logged in on my Grand Cup account as my leader right now. So I'm just going to go and full port. I'm going to go and full port my Grand Cup account on silver. And hope for the fucking best. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna set an alert and that's gonna hit it right away. Hang on, let's watch. I'll give this 2 more minutes till like the end of the 15-minute close and see. I think I gotta go add the silver like actual contract though, maybe. This is probably outdated. March, yeah, definitely outdated. What's the silver futures? What contract are we in here? It's monthly, right? So are we in May or are we in June? Did we roll over? We rolled over. Yes, sir. What the fuck? Oh, this is still May. Sorry. I thought I changed it. You dirty birdie. Come here. June. What the fuck? Guys, what am I doing wrong here? Am I retarded? Am I retarded? Oh, wait, hang on. That's Indian rupee. Wait. What the fuck? Comex. Yeah. But I can't trade the continuous. It'll say used for charting, but SIN 2026? Oh. SIN. Oh, we're in July? What the fuck? Oh, great. Should have shorted that 5-minute on silver, chat. No, JK, it actually would have got swiped. Wow. That's dirty. All right, let me add this. Let me add this. Bada bing, bada barm. Bada 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 bada. There we go, there we go. Which one was the micro? This one. Fuck it, we're not trading micros anyway. Did MNQ hit it? There we go. Oh, okay. Hang on. Maybe there's something here. Let's see what this does, guys. 1 hour gap finally. 4 hour low. Perhaps this sets up a move back to the high. Oh my God. Humana, 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 humana. Yes, I see the equal lows. Yes, of course. I mostly just see that we're range bound, though. Bro, holy shit. God. Bruh. 15 minutes about to close finally. Well, I mean, holy shit. I mean, that's like basically untradeable. Let's be fucking so for real. Unless you're just literally swinging at fucking turtle soups here. Yeah. All right. Nah, I don't think so, bruh. I don't think so. My spidey senses are tingling, and they're telling me, Tyler, hey, listen, if you want to get violated today, maybe try your luck on the NASDAQ. And if you want to, like, if you want to be saved, if you want salvation, just go full port your Grand Cup account on silver and call it a day. That is what my spidey senses are telling me, boys. What are your spidey senses saying? Other than just turtle soup highs and lows. Can anybody let me know? Yeah, 29K. We love that level, don't we? Holy shit. Yeah, you know, yeah, just, yeah, there you go. Just go straight up. Just go straight up. Yes, sir. Straight to the moon. Just go straight up. Amazing. 180 points, by the way. 190 points in 3 minutes. 200 points. 205 points. 210 points. Okay, then. This is Seek and Destroy. I'm off. I'm not trading this, guys. I'm not trading this right now. Let's go full port my Grand Cup account. Copy trader is being turned off right now. Disable all. And let's go to silver, baby. Let's go to silver, baby. Full port time. Full port Grand Cup time. All right. Give me a second. Let's analyze. Oh! What just happened? Guys, was there a headline? Somebody let me know. Yes, there was. Work is underway to earnest. Wait, the work is underway in earnest to put the finishing touches on the text of an agreement between Washington and Tehran. If the Pakistani army chief does not head to Iran, the achievement of the if the Pakistani army chief does not head to Iran, the achievement of the final agreement formula may be announced within hours. That's crazy. Huh. Yeah, let me check the Discord. Oh. Bruh. Yeah, we got this. We got to full port this, bro. We got to full port this Grand Cup account. We have to. Absolutely have to full port this. We're running out of time, and we need like 9 grand in profit. So my Grand Cup account currently is only 800 in profit because I've only caught 1 trade on it. All right, how do I want to full port this? Long's the play here, right, chat? Long's the play here on silver. Hourly gap, hourly break. Well, not really a breaker because we kind of have equal lows there, but look at that jump. Look at that jump. We got a 4-hour imbalance left open up here. Full port the Grand fucking Cup. 5 minute. This is crazy. That candle is insane. Oh, patience or chase? No trades here yet. I'm switching from NQ right now to silver so I can full port my Grand Cup account. NQ is fucking freaking me out. But I don't know, maybe that headline opens us up. Obviously a lot of displacement. Silver is great when you're on the right side of it. Yeah, dude, $25 tick value. Pretty aggressive. I want to just see if we can get a little retrace in here. I want to get like a little retrace into some gaps. Give us that continuation OB confirmation out of a bullish FEG here. I just don't want to chase the long right here, and I also don't want to short it. I don't want to short this, and I don't want a long right here right now. But yeah, we can do 1 mini. I think that's the max. Not like we really need much more than that. I think the drawdown is 2K. So you're looking at like what? 80 ticks or something like that. For max loss. Yeah, meanwhile, NQ is now starting to just continue higher. That's crazy though. We take out this low, hit this hourly gap, and then right here, 1014, that's where the headline came out. That's when we're like, what the hell's going on right now? And it's just a moonshot. Just a freaking moonshot. Silver's continuing. Don't worry, boys. We'll find something. We'll find something. We'll find something. If we're going to full port, though, we got to full port on something that isn't a total toss-up. You know? I'm scared. Somebody hold me. Somebody hold me. Also, hit the likes, boys. We can still do giveaways today as well. 150 likes today. We'll still do a giveaway. And yeah, I'm committing to full porting this account on silver for the Grand Cup with you guys today for sure. No matter what. Even if I have to force something that's absolutely ridiculous, I'll do it. I don't care. I don't care. Either way, it's going to be a fun time, though. We're going to have fun regardless. We got 10:30 incoming here in like 7 minutes. Let's see if we can find something around that. I guess I can just do this here. We'll double it up here. Let's go silver on the left. Silver on the left. Watch that. We'll watch NQ over here. Nah, let's switch that. Let's keep our main chart. Let's go silver over here. NQ on the left. Yeah. Anyway, boys. Yeah, you game for that? You guys game for that or what? Does that sound like a good Wednesday morning for you boys and girls? Holy moly. No, Parse. No. Not normal to trade silver. Guys, I don't know how many times. I don't want to keep repeating myself. I'm likely not going to be trading any of my other accounts in this action today. Never say never. I can change my mind at any moment. Right now, I'm just choosing to fucking not fuck around and find out because this market is seek and destroy back and forth. Headline just came up, pumped us all the way up. And in order for me to have a chance on the Grand Cup tournament, I need a full port silver and I need to catch a banger. So that's going to be what I'm going to do today because the account was free. It's literally no risk. And we're here to win this shit. We're going to win or die trying. All right? NQ is not going to get us there on one mini. It's just not going to get us there. Even if we caught the best trade in the world. So yes, just to clarify, boys, all right? So you know what we're dealing with here. You have been warned. I'll even change the title of the stream. That's what I got to do. Last thing I need is everyone thinking, but he's full porting all of his accounts. He's full porting everything. He's lost his mind. All right. Full port. Grand Cup. There we go. We're updated. We got FOMC meeting minutes at 2 p.m. Not FOMC. But yes, we do have meeting minutes. That is correct. But more importantly, we got NVIDIA at 4. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for some structure to build up here on silver. I don't know if we're going to get a deeper retrace. Kind of looks like we're not going to get it now. Do you guys that trade silver, I would assume you use gold and silver as like a SMT for correlation? Yes, no, maybe so? What happened to my... Oh. Oops. I'll say what happened to my level up here. But yeah, I kind of like the idea, whether we get a continuation right here on silver or if it does retrace down into here a little deeper. I feel like I'd like it better if it did retrace deeper, but who knows if we'll get that. I like this 4-hour open gap, though, and hourly right here on silver. I like this area for us to trade up into here, especially given this reaction out of here. I like that a lot. So that's what I'm going to try to go for, I think. Losing is not fun. I could not agree with you more. I hate losing. I hate losing. It really sucks. Losing sucks. But yeah, I think 80 ticks. 80 ticks on one mini is the max loss for this Grand Cup. All right, there's the... I mean, we'll see here. We'll see if it like continues here. We got 10:30 incoming, so I'm trying to stay patient. I want to get to like 10:30. See if we find a reaction, but like if this just like comes up here and closes and we get like a retrace back down to here, maybe I'll try it. Yeah, 80 ticks on like a trade like this would be, there's your full stop like right there. You like shorts on silver? I'm not against shorts down into here. I just, Will we get them? I don't know. I'm not fond of the way silver moves, but just applying the same ideology here. Yeah, I mean, gold, silver, everything kind of had the same move here. Wait, hang on. Gold. No. We'll stay patient. We'll see if we can find something here, chat. See if we can find something here. Full port. Hang on. So what would be the... Just curious, like, if we catch something like this. Up to that level with our full port stop. See, even that is only $4,100. That'd give me like halfway there. Give me like halfway there. Oh. 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 Well, waited for 10:30, and 10:30 is here with a purpose. Oh. Oh. Oh, really? Is that so? Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. What's happening? Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Now tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Yeah, boys, I don't know. Not a nothing here. Nothing, haven't taken anything yet. And it's 10:30 opened up and silver just took off. So that's nice. W analysis, kinda, sort of. I don't know, I guess. The draw was right. The draw was right. I was waiting for like a strong closure above here. And then I wanted to take it. God forbid. God forbid. Meanwhile, NQ traded down into a 5-minute here. We are close to this hourly high on NQ at, we'll just call it 300. Said I wasn't going to be trading NQ. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. See if he wants to retrace down into like these inefficiencies and hold, and then see if he gives us like a confirmation order block higher. Maybe we could catch a little move there. But yeah, this silver trade has left me, I think. So let's switch these back up. Turn my copy trader back on for the moment. I'll copy trade if I'm taking something on NQ. I'm not going to copy trade on the silver, obviously. Passed 3 more accounts on NQ with 2 minis. Nika, how many is that? Is that 9 passed this week? Like in the last 2 days? Is that right? You passed 9 accounts in the last 2 days? Or what? So that's just 3 minute. Congrats though. Damn. Two NQ minis though. Full send, baby. Full send. 9 accounts ready for next week. You're not going to trade them at all this week? What about tomorrow after NVIDIA earnings is passed? All right, 3 minute gap there. 3 minute gap on NQ. And this breaker. So I'm going to watch this. We'll see if we can find... We'll see if it wants to give a continuation, I should say. No promises, no guarantees, obviously, in this market right now today. Maybe a little deeper retrace as well. We'll see. But I would be open to playing a possible continuation toward this 300 level. As long as it doesn't just rip right back through here. I have not taken a trade, Buzz. No trades for me so far. I did kind of call out the red analysis on silver, though, as I was trying to full port my Grand Cup account, and then it literally just scooted away without me. Absolutely scooted and tooted. I'm flat. I gotta believe. But now that we're after 10:30, we'll give this obviously until like 11 o'clock here. Not going anywhere as of yet. We'll see what presents itself. Maybe we'll trade something on NQ here now. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll have to go back to full porting silver. Silver did leave that level, by the way. So many decisions. Green on gold. Congrats, Adil. Adil, that sounds like a good Adil. Adil, you know what I'm saying? I think that sounds like a good Adil. I think that sounds like a good Adil. I'd take that deal. When is London open? 2 a.m. or 3 a.m.? I think it's 2 a.m. At least that's 2 a.m. is what I use. I don't know when the actual like London stock market opens. Let me check. Let me give you the official. I guess if you check Forex Factory, it tells you here. Oops. Always forget that. Shout out Nemo, I think is the one that told us that one. See, this says, hang on. Ends in 1 hour. This says 3 a.m. New York time. Is that right? I think it's 2. Also, I think the sessions are a little bit different in the Forex space versus the actual stock market. I mean, Google's telling me 3 a.m. for Eastern time for the actual London Stock Exchange, the LSE. But if they're like us, which I assume they are with the news embargo, it's an hour earlier. So that's the little nuance there. That is the little nuance there. What's up, Nemo? My new eval lasted 2.5 days. That's the fastest I've ever blown. That's the fastest you've ever blown? That's actually... I think the fastest I've ever blown an eval is like 30 seconds. Decided to size up today and blew it before it actually went in my direction. Dang. I am sorry to hear that, Nemo. But hey, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Especially today's price. Today's price was obviously not it so far. But yes, I've definitely blown evals much, much faster than that. I think plenty of people, well, actually, no, probably faster than 30 seconds. If you count CPI, Apex account full ports, we're talking like 3 seconds, 4 seconds. So, yeah, I think everybody in the chat has blown an eval much, much faster, probably many of times. Oh, dude. Yeah, then you reset it, and then you blow it right after that, too. Oh, my God. Yeah, I've done that, too. I've done that, too. Not that I'm advocating for everybody blowing their evals as fast as possible. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I'm just trying to give Nemo a little peace of mind. I don't know if it helps or not, but hopefully it does.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, you know I gave you everything I had.
You did.
I gave you everything I had.
Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect. I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake.
All right, last one. 5 big booms for Nemo. This is usually what makes people feel better anyway.
Boom! 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 Boom!
There we go. All right. Let's lock back in, chat. Let's lock back in. If you blow an eval, use code Tyler for new one. There you go, Nemo. Thank you, Nemo. I couldn't agree more. 30 seconds is a lot. What do you mean? Not really. CPI full ports, that's like literally seconds. And then like if it's not CPI full port and you just do max position size on minis and you try like turtle souping something and it just totally falls through your level or moonshots. Oh yeah, I can happen real quick. I mean, we're talking like 12, 15 minis here. Who is this boom guy? I don't know. It's actually just a funny meme. I have no idea what their names are. All right, guys. We're waiting. We're watching. We're watching. We're waiting. 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 We got 15-minute close here in 2.5 minutes. Macro following it. We filled this 3-minute. Silver did get into this little 5-minute. I wonder if it's going to get all the way back down to that 11:30 open, or 10:30 open, sorry, which it should. No wick there. No wick there. We did leave that 77.065 level. Listen, I hope that gets stuck. I hope that gets stuck in your head now for a later time, whether today or down the road. We're waiting. We're watching. We're watching. We're waiting. We're waiting, we're watching, we're waiting, we're watching, we're watching, we're waiting, we're waiting, we're watching. W discipline? We're waiting, we're watching, we're watching, we're waiting, we're waiting, we're watching, watching, we're waiting. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. We'll do a giveaway at 150 likes regardless. Lucid, Apex, TRADEIFY, whatever you guys are into. Whatever freaky stuff you guys are down and freaky for, we'll do. That's how we roll. If you haven't reset at least 5 times in one day, I don't think you have felt the pain yet. You know what, Kevin? He's not wrong, guys. He's not wrong. You know what's sad? there's definitely people out there, both people that some of you probably look up to, and also obviously people that you wouldn't look up to. But yeah, there's people that probably reset. I wonder what the record is. I wonder what the record is across prop firms. It's got to be ridiculous. I guess Apex would maybe, well, because Apex is like 20 at a time most people are doing, but they really got to add in. I cannot wait for them to add in the bulk ordering. I don't know why that hasn't been added in yet. There's got to be a reason. I don't know what it is, but remember they said with these new launches they were going to do the bulk orders where you could buy like multiple at a time. That will be so nice because I got to tell you, it's so like just tedious and time consuming to go one by one. But yeah, I would imagine that the record number of resets somebody somewhere has probably done in a day has got to be. I mean, it's probably a much bigger number than we would even think. It's got to be pretty bad. So here's the new 15. Just closed. Yeah, boys. What are you guys thinking about this action right now? What are you guys thinking? Looks like it wants to push for that high. I agree. I don't know how I feel about all this, though. I don't know how I feel about all this, though, right now. Does anybody relate to that right now? Or am I alone? Let's do a giveaway. How many likes we at? How many likes? 150 likes, boys, is the minimum. Come on now. 420s of you. We're talking like not even half the chat needs to hit the like button. I know you guys be withholding those likes. Why do you do that? I don't know why you do that. You just show up if you showed up every single day and you just hit the like button out of the kindness of your heart. Right? I'm going to give you guys my best. That you can count on. I can't promise the best is always going to mean green, but I'm going to give you guys my best. And just know that if you always hit the like button, we're always going to have a giveaway to do. And I think that is a fair trade. The stream is free. Hitting the like button is free. The giveaway account that you could win is free for you. Shit. What's not to like? What's not to like? Then I don't got to ask 5 times. I really don't like doing it. I don't like being one of those guys like, guys, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I don't like being that guy. You know? Don't make me be don't make me be that guy. Maybe you'll get lucky today and win the giveaway. Nemo, you got to be in it to win it. That's the thing. If you're in it, you could win it. Nemo, have you won one yet? I don't think so, right? We finally got Nika off of her drought. She won. The last one that she won was like probably like a year ago. I mean, it was so long ago. Maybe not quite that long. But then, yeah, she was in these giveaways. Couldn't win one finally. What's funny is like as soon as I got the 25K growth accounts instead of the 50Ks for this batch of giveaways, she wins one. So she won a smaller account, which is kind of like, I do find that ironically funny, but hey, a win is a win. A win is a win. Oh, goodness. We have fun anyway. I guess she only built up enough good karma for the 25K growth. That's, yeah. Now she's got to double that karma back up again for the 50K giveaways. Can I explain my ICT strategy? I guess in simplest terms would be, obviously everything starts from the higher time frame on down, right? And I'm looking at where is the daily candle going to likely expand to Based on that, what's the 4-hour candle doing and the 1 hour? And I'm trying to position myself. Obviously, I'm only trading like an hour or two in the morning. That's like my ideal scenario. Sometimes you need to look at PM as well, but I'm just trying to position myself in whatever the hourly candle that I'm in, whatever that's doing, that's what I want to be a part of. So do I think the hourly candle expands higher, lower that I'm trading in? That's what I'm trying to find. But what am I doing to find that? I'm looking for delivery from higher time frame levels, hourly gaps, 4-hour gaps, daily or order blocks. It could be anything. And then obviously kind of internally there, you're looking for an internal PO3. And if you're trading just an hourly like range, you're just trying to position yourself in that hourly power of 3. So that's kind of the generic overall arching view. As far as like an entry model, I don't necessarily have a set in stone entry model every single time. Usually there's just similar things in place every time I put a trade on, right? We've taken out a significant higher low. Sometimes we have SMT. Most of the time I would say we probably do, but it's not like make or break. And then I'm usually just waiting for a confirmation in the opposing direction towards the opposing liquidity pool. So could that be a change in the state? Could be inversion. If it's a continuation play, it might be a pullback to a gap and then an order block created out of it, looking for that continuation in like an expanding market. So all of those are deployable. And then every once in a while, you know what? I might just slap an OTE on there and just take that instead, because that's sometimes the easiest entry model is just that OTE. And then if all of that fails, it's hope and pray. That's always the go-to backup strategy. Hope and pray. Well, the other strategy is convert to Judaism. Just kidding. What I meant to say was donate money to Israel. And then the monkey with the banana. And then hopes and prayers. So yeah, we got like a little tiered system, some might say. And if all of that fails, then the market is wrong. I was right. Live to play another day. You know what I'm saying? NVIDIA earnings is at 4 o'clock. Zumac. 4 o'clock. Dickety dock. TikTok. Give me an order block. Quit looking at my pocket. If you win an account, you'll full port on any random ticker Tyler chooses, either buy or sell. Oh, fuck. Listen, don't say that out loud. They might be watching. Well, we're in the 11 o'clock macro. As we close out this hourly candle, we got all these lows stacked up here. Should I be looking at ES right now? Like, come on. Kind of just built up this range. Silver, like, totally died. I think there's also above this. This is an hourly wick high. But I think it's also, yeah, we got a 15-minute up here above it. Open 15. Shorts are risky, I agree, yeah. I'm not looking for shorts, if anything. I'm looking for a long, if anything, here. Two up in this area here. Yeah, 2 minute, 1 minute. Oops. 3. Just like so choppy in here, you know? So much back and forth. 5 minute literally barcoded here until we're finally getting this move up in the macro. I might just go without me, but I don't know, boys. Like this is probably the setup, but I don't know. This feels, it just feels, you know what I mean, boys? It just feels like, she's sleeping around with either my cousin, my uncle, my father, or my best friend Tom, and which is alarming because I don't even know anybody named Tom. But that's what it's given me, that kind of a vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't really know if I have the skills necessary to engage in that. Boys and girls, you know what I'm saying? We all could have slept in today. Other than Nika. Nika had to pass those accounts. Other than Nika. But yeah, I'd feel a lot better about that if we had like SMT here with the ES. Didn't get that 2 minute anyway. At 11, just mark it by. What do we got? 4 minutes. Here's silver. Didn't get that opening price from 1030. But it did get a little 5 minute gap. Didn't quite get to the volume imbalance. But yeah, we do got to look for a silver full port, I think. I mean, goodness. Technically, I think my silver full port, I don't know. I guess I should have just hit it. Guess I should have just hit it. Shaguja Williams, what's up, man? What's up, man? Yeah, we'll see, guys. Hey, 1 minute traded down into a gap and did give us a 1 minute order block. It is the 1 minute, though, so we'll see. We're in the macro if it wants to continue. Did trade above this high here. Yeah, not really a continuation I would care for here, but could work. If you're not sure, don't trade. That's exactly what I'm doing. Looking for shorts? No, I'm not looking for shorts. Not looking for shorts. If one happens, that's whatever. But yeah, just go look at your, go look at the 15. Look at the hour. This is the current hourly candlestick. No, I'm not looking to short that. And yeah, 15 hourly. Nothing about this says short. You have a friend who lost 10K of his dad's money on them evals. It's crazy. He had one payout. Did the payout was the payout? Did it cover the 10K? I'm assuming not. I can do you one better though. I have a buddy, or well, he used to be a buddy back in the day. This is the guy that first introduced me to trading, technically. He had his uncle. I forget the exact dollar amount that his uncle gave him, but he had convinced his uncle that he made all this money in the Forex market. It was over $1 million. I don't remember exactly. It might have been like a few million though. Like it might have been like $3 million. I forget the exact figure. And yeah, he lost all of it. But when I say lost all of it, he spent most of it. Like he probably spent $2 million of it. Literally just, he moved into a big penthouse for some reason in Indianapolis. He moved into a penthouse high-rise in Indianapolis. He bought a brand new Porsche, cash. Was flying private jets and buying all this designer clothes and posting it all over his Instagram and Facebook. Everybody from like our hometown was like, what the fuck? This guy was like from a neighboring hometown, by the way. So like, we didn't really like know him, but like we knew of him. And everybody's like, what? And I'll admit, even I was like, damn, he must be killing it in that trading thing he's doing. And then years later, literally 2023, I was literally doing a live trading session with my Discord at the time, and one of my buddies sent me the court documents. I'm not lying. This is legit. 100% real story. He sent me the court documents. He's like, you remember that guy that was like killing it with trading? I'm like, yeah. He's like, dude, look at this. And he sent me the court documents, and he literally, it laid out everything. It laid out like the story about his uncle giving him the money. It laid out like where all the money went. He ended up only putting like $700,000 or something into his actual like trading account, and then he spent the rest. He racked up like a huge American Express bill. You know, it listed out all like these lavish things he purchased. He was paying for like private in-home chefs, like all this stuff. And then ended up blowing the money that he deposited to trade with. He blew all that money. It literally said in the court filing that he had like less than $10 left in the account. 100% true story. I swear to God. 100% true story. Now, I don't really know where that ended up going. I don't really think criminal charges were pressed on him because it was his uncle. At least that's my assumption, but I don't know for sure. The filing kind of just said though that at that current state, the only like he wasn't going to be forced to pay restitution, which I think again that's up to his uncle on if he wanted to press that or not. No restitution, no fraud charges, but he was like, I think he was hit with some sort of a small fine, and then he just was like prohibited from doing any sort of like trading related businesses for like 6 months. It actually was like an extremely mild punishment. I remember I'm like, that's it. He just can't do a trading business for 6 months. He just scammed his uncle out of $3 million. That's crazy. I mean, I guess he's lucky it's his uncle because otherwise, yeah, he probably would have been fucked. Yeah, 100% true story. After that, he deleted all of his social medias. I've never seen him. I've literally haven't seen him. Never seen him, haven't talked to him. Literally don't even know if he's still alive, to be honest with you. So, yeah, totally true story. White Mamba, you're not even going to stay for that. Well, I guess White Mamba, you did win a giveaway already this week, so we can't even let you win another one this week. Right? Was that this? That was this week, right? Or was that last week, Friday? I feel like you did just win one, though. But peace out, White Mamba, if you are hitting the Dusty Trail. We'll see you tomorrow, man. What time is it? 11:03. Yeah, what's the likes at, boys? We might just end up doing it again. I do want to full port that. So I want to full port my Grand Cup Silver. But, like, look at Silver. It's just not really moving right now. I need to full port my Grand Cup account, though, for sure. And I want to do it with you, boys, because I think it would be fun. I think it'd be a fun time, but we need some movement. Come on. No one's making money on this. Bring him on stream. I literally wouldn't be able to contact him. He deleted all of his stuff. I don't have his phone number. At least not anymore. Unless he never changed it. I think maybe I have his old one. Let me see. Yeah, I have his old phone number. I don't know if it's still his though or not. Hey man, you want to come on my stream? Everyone wants to hear about your fucking story of how you scammed your uncle out of $3 million. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, I don't think he would respond. Hey man, tell us your crazy tales. What did you say to your uncle? How did you get him to believe you were making all this money from Forex? And yeah, he just for the record, boys, this is not related at all, obviously, but when he first introduced me to trading, and I remember I was asked, because remember I told you I thought he was killing it? I literally thought he was killing it. He banned edging yesterday. I never edge, I just fully finish. So that's good. But yeah, I actually hit him up and I was like, yo, can you teach me how to trade? Because that's like, you're fucking killing it. But no, he actually told me that he was in ICT's private mentorship. I remember he told me that. I was like, oh, well, where can I find it? Where can I join it? I was like, I'll pay to play. I'll pay to learn. I was literally willing to pay for ICT's private mentorship. This is back in like 2000 and I don't know, 16, 17, something like that. Probably. And so yeah, fuck, literally like 9, 10 years ago. Damn, fucking time flies. And he was like, no, it's not open anymore. And I was like, damn. I was like, well, can you teach me? He's like, nah. But he's like, you can go to babypips.com. So I was like, all right, fuck yeah. So then I decided that I didn't really care to learn how to trade that bad. And then I didn't start learning how to trade for like 3 years later. You'd rather starve than scam your uncle? Yeah, he must not have liked his uncle, man. Damn. Who knows, though? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing with, like, people that do stuff like that is, in their mind, they've probably convinced themselves so much that, like, he probably thought, like, he could make money with all of his uncle's money. And instead of trying out FTMO and prop firms, he was probably like, I'll just have my uncle give me money and go with that. But yeah, I'm starting to question his uncle's intelligence. Yeah, he probably thought he could do something with it. I mean, I don't think he genuinely, like, if you're spending money like that, just a rational, sane person, if you're spending money that lavishly, you know, he probably thought he only needed like 700 grand or whatever he put in the account. And he was like, yep, time to live the rich life, baby. That's so funny, dude. I just remember him posting, like, when his mom, he was like bragging up. The first big post that he ever did where he was like really bragging about the lifestyle. First was the Porsche. I guess second was the penthouse. But then like 3, the big one was like, he flew his entire family out on a big, like, on a big private jet for like his mom's birthday or something. And he was like bragging about it. And I'm like, dude, fuck off. I was like, fuck off, but also teach me, you know what I'm saying? The more you know, boys, the more you know. I do feel like the longer you're in the trading space, though, it's just like, you kind of just realize that most of the shit you see and hear is like just total bullshit. And usually the loudest people on social media generally kind of have like the most to gain from making you think a certain way about them. That's kind of what I've come to learn. Definitely feels that way. The loudest, the flashiest, definitely usually have the biggest conflicts of interests. He was LARPing before LARPing was cool. He took one look at Ty Lopez and was like, yeah, don't worry about the supercars in my garage. You know what made me all this money? All those books. Buy my course. All right, yeah, giveaway time, boys. Giveaway time. I really just don't see anything here. Maybe we'll have to save the silver full. I mean, we are running out of time. It's getting late in the week. I think the first week of qualifiers ends at the end of this week, so I do kind of have to get on it here if I want to have a chance for that. But yeah, I just genuinely I don't really want to short silver right now. I'd rather like wait for it to find a bottom and then bounce and then go target here. And I don't want to do anything with NQ right now either. So forgive me, boys, but I guess I'm not going to be doing a silver. Maybe I'm not going to be doing a silver full port. Let's do the giveaway. We'll stall. Maybe we'll see something. But yeah, let's do the giveaway, guys. If you're not in the Discord, hop in the Discord. We'll do it there. We'll do it there. Unless you guys would rather do a duck race, but I guess the duck race is just going to take a longer because I got to get a form. But hop in the Discord. Should be in the chat here soon. If not, it's in the description of the live stream, boys and girls. And let me go ahead and create that. Did we hit the like goal, by the way? Yeah, we did. Okay. I had to double check, boys. Discord, here we go. Also, if you guys took any trades today, feel free to drop them in the share trades section. But yeah, pretty choppy day. Pretty choppy day. Nika passed 2 accounts though, so I guess this is the action that was meant for her. All right, G create. We'll do 3 minutes. 3 minutos, 1 winner. Let's see. Should I force you guys? Should I give you guys the choice of what account you want if you win, or should I just pick for you? Adam says choice. Adam's pro-choice. Nemo's pro-choice as well. All right. All right. All right. Choice of prop eval between TRADEIFY, LUCID, and Apex. So just a heads up on this, guys. The TRADEIFY code will be for a 25K growth. I have a couple more of those left, and then I'll be back to 50K codes on those. LUCID is a 50K flex, and then Apex is a code for any size eval. Any size eval, any platform, end of day accounts, intraday, any account you want. So just a heads up on that ahead of time. Description. I'm dizzy. Someone get me a bucket, because I'm going to puke. All right, guys, if you want to be in the giveaway, join the Discord, go to the giveaway section, click this little horn right here, and you will be entered in to the giveaway, and then you'll have your choice of prop accounts here. But yeah, feel free to drop your trades, guys, in here. We'll review these. We'll take a little cruise through here as well before we walk away from the stream today. But yeah, no trades for me. Day of NVIDIA earnings and meeting minutes this afternoon. Kind of expected some not so great action, and pretty much got exactly that. So no harm, no foul, boys. No harm, no foul. But yeah, I got to full port this. I got to full port this Grand Cup account. Absolutely, I got to full port this. Maybe I'll, if it looks like we're at a decent level, maybe we'll full port. I want to long it though. I want a long silver if I'm gonna do anything. So I wanna maybe try to like bottom tick this or close to. You're banned on all of them. What? You're banned on every single firm here? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Also, boys and girls, let me know. I'm not gonna lie. Funded Next Futures has been I mean, I feel bad. I haven't responded. They've sent me probably like 5 emails in a row now, wanting to like work more closely together. Is that something that you guys? I guess what's the community stance on Funded Next? I don't want to just like. I don't want to like just be hip firing shit at you, boys and girls. But at least for yeah, I know some people are like banned with like these other props, and then yeah. But yeah, they've been kind of blowing up my email, wanting to collaborate and work together. So maybe I have to look into it here. You can only trade alpha and E8 and some others. Oh, where are you at? Where are you located, Adam? Is it a location thing? All right, guys. Winner in 10 seconds, boys and girls. Boys and girls, boys and girls, girls and boys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Could you imagine? Nino. Oh, I thought I said Nemo for a second. I was about to like, no way. I actually thought that said Nemo for a second. Oh, what a tease. Nino. Nanasso. Where are you, Nino? Congratulations. Say what's up in the YouTube live stream chat if you're here. But otherwise, Nino, congrats, congrats, congrats. Open up a ticket over here. Just go to submit a ticket. And then inside your ticket, just let me know if you prefer the TRADEIFY, Lucid, or Apex code, okay? And then I'll get you the code here. Oh, there. Okay, here's the pump up there. Whoa. I'll get you the code here after stream, all right? What is going on? Okay. Guys, what is this? Literally here, just a pump up with a headline. Did we just get another headline? Goodness. I don't see anything yet. Humana. Like, Brett, do I just go to my Grand Cup account and press long on silver? Just hope for the best at this point. What is going on? What is going on here? I knew I should have longed the 5-minute OB. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I knew I should have. Huh. All right. Well. The high up here at 419. That's kind of the thing about this higher time frame is this is all just one big trend line. Ain't it? Yeah, I don't know, boys. I don't know. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. Well then, U.S. final. Yeah, let me see. I didn't see this headline populate yet. At least not a Forex Factory. All right, here it is. Trump says U.S. final stages of talks with Iran. Yeah, okay. We've been in the final talk stages of Iran with Iran since it started. That's nice. This market is so headline driven. It's actually insane. It makes me so mad. All right, let's see what's going on in the Discord. Squeebs, come on, man. What's going on here? All right. Start from the top. Dom. Caught the... Damn, dude. Dom was... He was holding this long this whole time. And then the headline just gave him exactly what he was looking for. Sheesh. Blew a Lucid eval, then passed a pro funded. Passed a pro funded 20 minutes later. You also caught that long. Dang. Boys didn't even tell me you guys were sitting in something. Uh-oh. Oh. L and then a win? There you go. Not too bad. Not too bad. And then Rasu here. Yeah. Yep. Very nice. Very, very nice. Show the Epstein video from last night. I better not, Squeebs. People can scroll. People can scroll up. Also, yeah, we had a little beef going on in the chat yesterday. I have no idea. I have no idea if this individual watches the stream or not. But Kevin was flexing. Slim in the chat was going at it with Kevin. She did like that I take up for my man. Slim, if you're watching, hopefully we can bury the hatchet. It's all good in the hood. Hey, she's a good sport. I don't think she left. I don't think she left the Discord, so she's a good sport about it. Everyone likes some good shit talk, you know what I'm saying? Let me check. Let me make sure she didn't leave. Nope. I have no idea if she watches or not, but that was entertaining. Oh, there she is. She's here. Slim, what's going on? Hell yeah. One big happy family over here, boys and girls. One big happy family over here. But yeah, Squeebs, I best not share that one. I think I could get I don't know if I get in trouble for that. But just know I got a good laugh with it. I got a good laugh with it. Slim doesn't have beef, the beef has Slim. That actually makes sense. All right, guys. Hey, no executions here for me today. Unfortunately, this was well, not unfortunately. It is what it is. But glad some of you guys had a decent day. I would assume it was a tough day for most. I'm assuming it was a tough day for most. So hopefully it wasn't too bad. Hopefully it wasn't too yeah, too ugly for some of you boys and girls. Anyway, boys, hey, stay safe. Don't be too big of a degen today. Keep in mind NVIDIA earnings later today at 4 o'clock. FOMC meeting minutes as well this afternoon. I really don't know if I'll end up taking anything today. If I do, it's probably just going to be me trying to full port that Grand Cup account just because. And if I do, I'll maybe keep you guys updated on how that goes, all right? But, hey, appreciate you, boys and girls. Hit the like button before you hit the dusty trail. I'll be back live here tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to get funded with Apex, TRADEIFY, Lucid, My Fund Futures, TPT, code Tyler will get you the best possible discount and supports the channel and free streams. Appreciate you, boys, as always. Boys and girls, I appreciate you as always. Enjoy your hump day. Go now in peace. And I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. All right? Peace and love, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler Trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Shorts on my playground, never ask you why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Futures bright while the market sways. Into running, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. on snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.